Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Mr. Lawrence Calls. Yes? The testimony you've provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, It's just what? It's just I was a little bit confused about on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Von Karma. Order, I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have... you would have exactly the same opinion as I've... Did you just use a contraction in a sentence where it technically, grammatically makes sense, but it's really stupid? Like, saying would have as would've, or I have, I've got an idea, but you ended the sentence with I've. It was the correct words, but it... Anyway, what opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. Ha! You're not going to that's not his voice at all. Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. The truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Now it's time for our next segment, Monos. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he... What? Oh my god. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Yeah, it's not funny. Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician, but to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believed the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? I think that though he didn't see the criminal genuinely fly, he saw the criminal fly in the same way that Max would, which is to say an illusion. Not necessarily his eyes were a trick or it's a dream. He thinks he's telling the truth. What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he is telling the truth. That's what I think. Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic. Yikes, you're right. Ow! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist. It doesn't. You're right, Von Karma. And that's why I think that someone faked being Max in the same way magic is an illusion, a trick. It's... I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile! If you disregard a need for proof, Ms. Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Well, what a thrilling start to the episode. The trial just wound down. Hey, sweeties! What in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please, it's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple! I'm not actually flying on stage! I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air! Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. It's not really a rule per se. After all, new magicians can't be made unless older ones pass their secrets of their illusions on. But beside the point. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch that sucker. Yeah, I'll do my best. The next day, 3:03 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Wait, it might not be the next day. Was the trial held same day as Investigation 1 or... whatever. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Maya, you see my thumb here? My completely singular intact thumb? Whoa! No, bad angle with the camera. I didn't do it quite right. You could clearly see the back of this thumb. But... what? Whoa! Maya, it's magic! Magic! Okay. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. What? I didn't even try on that one. It was incredible. Really. Was it kinda like this? I'm not gonna do it again. What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. Maybe this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. It's like figuring out why people are always revving their engines on the main street of this dang city. Anyway, circus entrance. You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry? Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with the idea. Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Right. So, I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yep. Well, at first we thought it was the old man, just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see her, shouldn't you check out the tent? You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet and wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Don't you know distance makes the heart grow fonder? Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So, how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. We'll even outdo Shaggy in the first episode of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm not kidding, Shaggy's a ventriloquist. That sounds incredible! But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica, Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trillo, you seem to be really fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right, you're right. Mark my words, I, Trillo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've gotta be a part of this too. Right. Anyway, have you guys seen my badge? Okay. Don't have any new evidence to it. I do. First off, bottle of pepper. Nothing. Wooden box. Nothing. Monkey. Nothing. Nothing there either. Okay, I'll presume you two are done for now. Let's take this in a somewhat sequential order. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story, and for some reason he did it in both the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's theme tune and the A-Team's. Ms. Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking to you, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip, no way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Ms. Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Franziska Von Karma. It's nice meeting someone my age in this franchise, but really, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, she's a mean person right now. Whatever you say, Maya. Once she's done with the investigation, I'll go up there and check it out. But for now, Mo's room. He's not here. If he was here, you'd be able to tell even before you stepped in, you would have heard him laughing. Right. Well, that doesn't get us anywhere for now. And Gumshoe isn't here permanently, so I can't even talk to him. Guess we go to the big top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, it's just, I'm allergic to wild tigers. Yeah, that. Ringmaster's room. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk here. That's when he would have put on the costume. Nothing new here, though. Cafeteria. Ah, right! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous cafeteria. Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Please don't be racist, Mo. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? But wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria? What? That pun was so forced it could have choked someone. Like Star Wars. Okay. Told you what's going on. He's being too nice after what we just did in court. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a crowd this morning, such a tough crowd I had to smash watermelons. Told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear, that creep just flew through the air. Wasn't exactly flying per se, more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. Don't see a Psylocke, he must be telling the truth. Anyway, you know anything about... Nope. You know anything about this? Nope. Okay, well, I'll see you later, Mo. I suppose I should talk to, Congratulations, I just went back to the exact same room. The amount of times I do that. I should talk with Max. See if he has any leads. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. And completely illegal. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. After all, once I, get you acquitted of this murder, you're still gonna be found guilty for that assault and battery. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It'd be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Right. Thank you, Analog Stick. So, the night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. Time of the murder, I was in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something that I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick? You'll have to forgive me. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. How was this dialogue written after the previous thing? I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Be friends with the other performers of the circus. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I've won on the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, but the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max said just kinda rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? And they even skipped a dialogue box in the process. You know what? I can redo this dialogue. Anyway, I'm getting new evidence out of that dialogue, but let me hear it again. To be honest though, I've told this story 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. Sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story, but what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just take a look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and there a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure to show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Well, time to present my evidence. Normally fabulous, king of the world. Wouldn't mind seeing the trophy someday. Check it out in the cafeteria. The trophy isn't there, but the bust he won is. No, it isn't. Should it be? That podium at the back of the room. I did not see a bust in that cafeteria, though I did see a place for one. Anyway, don't recognize the bottle of pepper, nor the wooden box. Okay, I'll be back later, Max. For now, Big Top, cafeteria, examine. Not a bust in sight. However, this is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here, Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Right, but the bust isn't there. Mo, do you know anything about this? Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. Okay, that was terrible, Phoenix. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. You know, Phoenix doesn't care about the male bust. I mean, Edgeworth, though. You know what, let's, change the subject. Yeah, can't re-examine that stand, but I bet that's where the bust is meant to be. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. You know what? That wouldn't be too hard. Me, in editing. There you go, Maya. Anyway, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Max G bust added to the court record. Anything else that's changed about this place? Nothing that he can see. I see. Guess there really aren't any other things that have changed. Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that seems different. Tell us. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer?" To the murderer. On the bulletin board. The day of the murder? That's funny. The murder occurred late at night. There was no murderer to address a letter to. Unless you count a theory that I've previously mentioned. But I'll recount that tale in the next episode. Bye.